It's Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil. It's Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil. You are tuned in to Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil. With 12 years real estate experience, 7 years as a realtor, 4 years teaching homebuyer workshops, and 2 years as podcasting, I'm bringing the do's and don'ts to real estate right here on the podcast. You can have special guest appearance from credit mentor, lenders, insurance agents, inspectors, and title reps. So you don't want to miss today's episode. Tune in as we're jamming right here on Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil. Hey, good day. Let me get in this right picture over here. Let me get in this right camera right over here. Good day. It is Thursday. It's Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil. I'm so glad you took this Thursday to spend with me. I definitely want to dive into a few things here if I could, just to kind of give you some more real estate tips. After all, this podcast is to showcase and share some information with you on anything about real estate. And of course, any information that's definitely helpful when it comes to purchasing and buying, as well as selling a home. And let's be honest, I've just picked up a couple of investors as well. So if you have property that you're looking to invest in, it's definitely a great time to do that as well. There's a lot of properties out on the market, right? So I definitely want to thank you for tuning in today. And so we're going to dive into one of the topics that is most important for a lot of buyers. A lot of people are still frustrated and not finding the homes that they're needing to find. And so one of the most important things is that it's almost getting into the home ownership or thinking strategically as a buyer. What are some things and some ideas that you need to consider, right? And so I love the article that I'm picking out for you today, and it's titled, let me get up here to the top of it, How to Think Strategically as a Buyer in Today's Market. I don't know about you, but who all can play chess? I've never played the game chess, want to learn how to play the game chess, but this article is referring to it as a chess game. So it is to provide incredible lessons to apply to all aspects of life when you're playing the game of chess, right? Including the home buying process. So in comparison to chess, it requires you to plan and think about your strategy, right? For very beginning of the game. And so home buying process is kind of similar the same way. You have to have a game plan. You got to have a date. You got to have funds set aside. And so they're kind of comparing it to the game of chess, which requires strategically thinking and planning. So I want to share with you a few things that you as a buyer can think strategically in this market. And it is a seller's market. So one thing is you want to be pre-approved. It is so important to understand and secure the money back. It is the best opening plan to make as a home buyer. So if you're not pre-qualified, it's not showing the sellers that you are in the game to play, right? And so it is important to have the opportunity to play with the home buying process. And the best move you can make is when the beginning of your home search is getting pre-qualified by a lender. So you're probably already heard that this is one of the most important steps, and I was just sharing it with you. But what exactly is a pre-approval, and what benefits does it provide you? Well, there's a statement from Freddie Mac that says the pre-approval letter from your lender tells you the maximum amount you are qualified to borrow, which is absolutely true. And getting a pre-approved letter is not a loan guarantee. It simply states how much your lender is willing to lend you. So keep in mind, when you're going to these lenders, they're looking at your credit, how you pay your bills, which is reporting by your social security number and your date of birth, and how you're actually paying them out. And are you paying them on time? And are you hitting those 30 days and 60 days and 90 days? And so the credit and your income is so important in the processing as far as getting pre-approval. And while determining how much what you can afford to start with, your research is critical. So the pre-approval letter also serves another important process. And I'll state another quote from Freddie Mac that says, this pre-approval allows you to look for a home with greater confidence and demonstrates to the seller that you are a serious buyer. There's nothing more than being out with an actual lender or being out shopping for a home and you have no idea what you're pre-qualified at, right? And so you're standing there and you're thinking, oh, well, I can pre-qualify. I'll share a true story with you. Had a buyer that was wanted me to take her to Edmond, and she was shopping for a $700,000 price point home. Well, when it was time to submit the offer for the dream home that she loved, she could not produce a pre-approval letter. Well, she could produce one, but it wasn't $700,000. It actually came in at $450,000. So she wasted so much time trying to find a house in $700,000 that she wasn't even pre-qualified for. But had she listened to me at the beginning to go and get pre-qualified first, she would have known what her maximum dollars was. So home buying is a team game. It's not a single player experience. It takes a lender, it takes a realtor to help you find the home. It takes a title company to make sure the title is free and clear on that property you're purchasing. It takes the insurance agent to make sure your property is getting insured properly. And then it takes the inspectors to make sure that what you're purchasing is a solid home. So this is not a single game. This is a team game thing. So every step you take can create your strategy as a buyer is an important in today's market. So mortgage rates are still low. I'm hearing they're hovering between 3 and 3.5%. So it's still good to purchase those homes that you thought were out of your price point reach. So if you're paying $1,500 a month in rent, that is close to a $250,000 house. And excuse me, ma'am or sir, that isn't qualifying you for a new build. So now who's ready to talk? Let me know how I can help you. These are things as far as experts to share with you. And this is the whole point reason why I love to share this with you as far as on the podcast. So getting a pre-approval letter isn't just a good strategy. It is the beginning of the game changing. It's the beginning of your strategy, right? It allows you to get a full understanding of what you can afford and the signals to the sellers that you are a very serious buyer. So don't delay that. Get your pre-approval. I have a list of preferred lenders that I work with, and there's several of them out there. But let me encourage you, if you're watching me all across the world, if whatever state you're in, please go with a local lender. Please do not try the online lenders. They're good and all, but when it comes time to being crunched and you need something done, it's hard to get some responses with them. Just taking it by experience. So get you a local lender if you have one. If you need one here for the state of Oklahoma, I have a list of them. I would love to share them with you. Be sure you reach out and contact me. I'm at 405-201-4241. So we're going to dive into our next part of this, and I love the part about the community involvement. You guys know how involved I am with the community involvement. So it is no telling what all I like to get all involved in as far as community involvement. So with that, I'm going to start out with our first one, which is going to be our Warriors Working for Jesus. And Warriors Working for Jesus is a profit entity. It's an entity run by Miss T. Brown herself. And kudos and shout out to that queen. And she's been holding it down for the last 5 or 10 years or so doing this. And now she has built a team, and we're out every Thursday, not every, but every month on a Saturday. And the next coming up event is going to be next Saturday, December the 11th, and we want to love on our outside neighbors. And so you probably asked, what is an outside neighbor? I'm so glad you asked. The outside neighbors is what you probably would identify as a homeless person, but we like to put a little special love handling on that title. So we want to give them the outdoors neighbors. And just as my sister would tell us, we're all one paycheck away from being an outside neighbor. So don't judge. That's not your place to do that. You never know what that king or queen has gone through to get in that situation. Just make sure you keep your nose in your business and doing what you're supposed to do, right? But anyway, with the Warriors Working for Jesus, there's a list of items that we would love for you to donate. You can drop them by here at TNT Cannabis. You can also be an Amazon angel, which is sending some items directly to Miss T. Brown. You can also be a Cash App angel, and you can Cash App her at Ms. T, and that's MZTEE 1969. And any of the items that are listed there, you can always send to her. There's 28 items there. And you can definitely contact her if you have any questions at 405-473-8788. Shout out to Miss T. Brown. And we'll be seeing you all next Saturday at Northwest 8th in Virginia, as we're doing our love handling for our outside neighbors with the Warriors Working for Jesus. My next up is going to be our getting ready for all of our brides. We're the brides, nerds. So we're getting ready to showcase the Bridal Contour, and it's sponsored by none other than my good friend, my seamstress buddy, Sis Terry Owens, and we want you to save the date. And I will be the mistress for the evening for you all, so definitely get your tickets for the queens that are actually getting married for next year in 2022. The great time to check out all the brides and the different attire is going to be set for Sunday, April the 24th, 2022, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. It is a bridal fashion show with wedding fashion, entertainment, vendors, giveaways, and door prizes. So get your tickets and save the dates. We want to see you at the Bridal Contour. I'm so excited about to see the new brides and the new dresses that are out there, right? And so we're also getting ready for the Respect the Crown. Woohoo! I'm starting to shop for my crown, my dress. It is going to be lit. So as we're going through and getting ready for that, we're kicking off 2022 for Women's National Month. March 5th, 2022 will be our Oklahoma City second annual Respect the Crown. And then, of course, we'll be kicking off the first annual in Dallas, Texas. I cannot wait to love on some queens in Dallas. But don't fret. We're going to be there March the 19th. I'm excited to be there on 2022. But then stay tuned as we have dates for Florida and Hollywood. So yes, as well as Atlanta coming soon. So be sure you get your tickets. Tickets right now for Oklahoma City is $50. And for Dallas, they are $75. So make sure that you get your tickets today before the venue sells out of them, because seating is limited and we want to kind of keep it small. So we're only having up to about 100 guests or so at each location. So get your tickets and get it today and come see us so we can respect your crown. If you've not been, when was the last time you got dressed up in a royal kind of like evening attire, queen? So if you have, it's been a while, get the girls, get your gowns, get your crowns or tiara. Come on out. We're going to do a royal feast. We're having wine tasting station. We're having a cheese bar. Girl, listen. We're also going to host it out with a fashion show with Terry Owens, as well as other entertainment, as well as guest speakers to come empower you. So I don't want you to miss this event. It is something that we want to love on all queens and share with them that this is the time to come together as women and respect each other's crown. Now, we don't want to leave out the kings. And so if you're looking for that great holiday gift for your queen, that's a great time to get a ticket for two for $70. And guess what? Why it's additional more for that? Because we're going to give your queen a bouquet of flowers on your behalf. Now, wouldn't you like to spoil your queen for a treat? Great holiday season, holiday tickets to get for them, right? So make sure you get your Respect the Crown tickets. I would love to see your face in the place, queen. And that's March the 5th, 2022 for Oklahoma City, and March the 19th, 2022 for Dallas, Texas. And stay tuned for Florida and California dates. Oh, how I have to share with you as an entrepreneur, there is so many different layers to me. And so one of the layers, if you're not familiar what that is I am a proud presenter of the TNT Cannabis, and just wanted to share with you that it's one of the great things that we're here on the northwest side of Oklahoma City, educating about medical cannabis. And it's exciting to see people come in and call it weed and it's drugs and it's this and it's that, and instead of hearing all the good benefits about the cannabis, right? So I want to share with you a couple of strands, if I will, that I like to have. And yes, I have it because it got me through breast cancer. So it's not just a drug, it's a natural plant that's grown from the ground, and it helps you on several different cases. So it's not a drug that if we go to your counter, it's over the counter or prescribed. Those are drugs that's been tampered with and can be OD'd, right? So we want to make sure we're educating, and that's what I'm taking the time to do with TNT Cannabis. And so you see the pretty flowers, the flyers there that are flashing before you. You can come by and see us at 11102 Stratford Drive, Suite B, as in boy, 700, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 73120. But before I do, let me share with you a couple of strands. As I know some of us, and I'll just be transparent, you don't have to smoke it. We have edibles, we have drinks, we have popcorn, we have pretzels, we have suckers, we have hard candies, we got honey. I mean, we have it all. So it's just whatever helps you get it to what you need to take to satisfy your medical needs, right? And so one of my favorite strands is a hybrid strand called Pink Lemonade. I wish I could have the picture to show it to you, but if not, follow us on TNT Cannabis on Facebook as well as on Instagram, and you'll see all the pretty flowers of information that we have out there. All the pictures and everything is out there. But Pink Lemonade is a hybrid. It's mixed with the lemon skunk and purple kush. And the benefits, get this, the benefits behind Pink Lemonade is to focus. Who needs to focus more? Hello, and let me raise my hand. That'd be me. If you're stressed and depressed, this is a great strand for you. So stop in at TNT and let us get you educated on it. Now, that's a hybrid strand. If you're one of those that like to be in the couch, is what we call an indica, that is an in the couch. And so Marathon OG is an OG Kush. And the many benefits to it is it's an euphoric relaxation type of cannabis, right? So it deals with stress, anxiety, and get this, a lot of us got some type of pain or another. So Marathon OG is a great medical benefit for stress, anxiety, and pain. And get this strain was selected for the late rapper Nipsey Hussle. Is named a homage in his series of famous mixtapes that he has made. So come get your Marathon OG. Come see me and get your pink lemonade right here at TNT Cannabis at 11102 Stratford Drive. And it's Suite B as in boy 700, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 73120. I am in the northwest corner of Hefner and Penn Avenue. Come see us. We're here till midnight, Monday through Saturday, and Sunday 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And let me tell you, we do have some awesome daily deals, so don't miss it. Get educated before you start judging it, right? And then I also want to share with you all that there's still books that you can purchase. If you are interested in getting some more networkology in your business, this is the time to get the umph in it. We're ending out 2021 and we're starting 2022. And now's the time to start thinking about those strategic plans for your business. If networking is not one of your passions, I encourage you to come see me and get a book for $20 this month. And that way you can get ready to start doing networkology. We're women building businesses one wealth at a time. I got a tongue twisted there. Women building wealth one business at a time. It is the networkology book. I was proud to be a co-owner with several other queens that is in there. You see the pictures there. So make sure if you are interested in the book and start getting your plans ready for networkology in 2022, this is going to be the book to get you set up. I'm so grateful that you took the time to stop in and share your Thursday afternoon with me. This is one of the most warmest days. I'm like sitting here sweating now. It's unbelievable. Besides the light that's in me, but the nice weather that's outside. Make sure you go out there and enjoy it. Listen, it's the holiday season. Spread some love. Put your smile on your face. Pray before you worry about everything, right? Keep a smile on it. Love you guys. That is my time for today. I will see you right here next Thursday on Neighborhood Jams with Sunni Pouncil.